right? You're doing art for whatever reason, right? I think that is something that you need to discover for yourself as to why you're an artist in the first place, to get the most value out of it. But it is a very lonely pursuit because even the friends or family or fans or whoever, they only care about your art as much as you do for the most part. But ultimately, if you disappear, stop at any given time, the world is going to go on. No one is necessarily going to be missing that, unless you're, world famous, right? And at that point, I just don't think what I'm saying necessarily applies. But look at some of the most famous artists that we know. A lot of times they actually still suffer with depression. It's just maybe a different kind. If we look at artists like Kurt Cobain, Chester Bennington, right? They suffered a lot. So even when you do make it, it doesn't mean everything is solved and life is perfect, right? You just have different problems and, different ways of trying to cope. But I'm talking more to the artists that are trying to find purpose, trying to find a reason to keep going, and, how to find satisfaction in making art in a world that for the most part doesn't care. I mean, everything is so oversaturated now. I mean, we're bombarded with art, quote unquote, from everywhere. Now, when I say quote unquote, I mean, everyone's trying to sell you something. Everyone and everything is trying to get your attention. And art is one of the most effective ways at doing that. Music, images. So it kind of gets into a gray area of like, what is art? What is just business? What is just strategically trying to take your attention? What actually has meaning and feeling behind it? So that is sometimes hard to parse because companies and such are hiring talented people to produce visually beautiful things designed to get your attention, designed to sell you something. So who's to say that that's not art? Who's to say that that is not, effective, right? So moving past that, the actual artists themselves, the journey that the artist has to take to find their personal happiness is different for each person. You could be successful and still not be satisfied. And you could be, not making millions, but have a really active, tight community that loves and absorbs what you do. And you might be perfectly content with that. So I think it's really up to the individual to decide what their satisfaction is. You're trying to get using your art. I think that's a great place to start because it will help ground you and will help giving you